Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance, so I hope you are doing well. This is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like there is a sign that there are messages for you, and we will take a look and see what is coming through. And also, if you ever wanted to purchase, any personal services, readings, items, rituals, things like that, there's thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website, shop@moonlightguidance.com. And this is a safe space where you are always very, very welcome. Okay, so let's take a look and see what your reading is bringing. Let's have a look. Devil. So, what I have here for you is a lot of information. Okay, so first and foremost, I feel like there is someone here that was very proactive towards you. They were like very forthcoming. They were saying things, doing things, taking a lot of interest in your life, showing you that they really cared about you, some good conversations, and then all of a sudden they started to go very quiet on you. So that is the energy of the 8 of Swords. There's a sense here of like, I don't know who you are anymore. I can't see you. I'm blind. You don't exist. It's very like ghosting energy. It's a very like over time you just don't really talk to them anymore, and no matter how much you reach out, they kind of just pretend like you don't exist. So that's the 8 of Swords that I'm picking up on here. Sense of like, you're not really here. I don't really see you. You don't exist, which is obviously quite sad and quite like not good, right? Like obviously it's not good. This is the kind of energy that they've sort of held towards you, which again, not good, not great, not nice. But what we have here is the World. Okay, so the World here shows that this person sort of moved on. Okay, moved forward, like almost like too easily, I would say. They kind of just like, not that they actually have moved on, but like they just thought that they would move on, it would all be great. What they felt towards you was very, very strong. They felt emotionally and mentally and romantically very, very connected towards you, and more connected towards you than anyone else. So they just felt so drawn towards you and very, very connected to you, to the point where they started to just get really overworked and overwhelmed and like very like, oh my god, so this person basically ghosted you. And then they started to romantically pursue another person, from what I am picking up on here. And, the 7 of Swords is really interesting because it shows here them literally self-sabotaging their own feelings. What this basically shows is that the feelings that they had for you were so strong. But it was so strong to the point where they started to panic and get overwhelmed. And they really self-sabotaged things with the Devil. They started to feel like, actually, do you know what? These strong feelings I have for you are probably a sign of a toxic relationship. It's probably just too much. It's going to mess with me. It's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. Like they really scared themselves into things, from what I am seeing. They started to overwork themselves, panic within themselves, get frustrated within themselves, chaotic within themselves. They didn't know how to deal with themselves, basically, and they started to really panic, and they didn't know how to go about all of that. So they just started to feel really overwhelmed. And that's what I see here, especially with the 6 of Cups. There's just such a strong energy here of feeling overworked, overwhelmed, and very sort of like, oh no, I can't hold on or hang on to this kind of connection. And so they basically thought to themselves like, whoa, I feel so much towards you, like it's taking up so much of my day thinking about you, and I don't know, like, is this normal? And, is it too much that I'm feeling this much towards you? And then they started to panic. And then they just thought like, oh my God, like, I feel like not good within myself. So they went down the opposite direction. Now, what is the opposite direction? The opposite direction is basically them thinking to themselves like, I can't do this anymore, this is too much for me. And they just sort of ran in the opposite direction, which is towards someone who is low vibrational, doesn't really say much, doesn't really do much, doesn't really rock the boat too much, doesn't question them too much on things, but someone that they actually don't really feel much towards. And that's something that has sort of happened. Now, for some of you, this could just be like a friendly platonic person, that they've sort of gone towards. Nothing's really progressed romantically with this person, but because it's like a lower emotionally vibrational energy and they don't feel so much towards that person, they just felt like this is normal, this is okay, this is right, when actually it's not right at all, and it's not something that makes them feel good at all either. So that's sort of what has been happening in the situation. And obviously they don't like the person, they don't feel drawn towards the person, they don't feel connected towards that person, but this is how they have basically felt. So this is what I really am picking up on here, in that sense. So that's it's hard. It's really difficult to deliver messages like this, because it's not nice, you know, how they have treated you by sort of ghosting you and then sort of settling for someone, let's say, who they don't even feel connected to, right? But they're just doing it because that person does not emotionally question them, does not emotionally trigger them, does not emotionally make them feel something so strong, right? What they felt towards you strong was natural. They just felt so emotionally connected to you. But what they feel emotionally, you know, towards you is just, what do you even call it? Was something of a, you know, strong bond, whereas with other people they don't feel that, but they just feel like, oh, that's normal, you know, that doesn't make me feel too overwhelmed. But even as they spend more time with other people, okay, oh my god, I'm like dropping the cards, they still think a lot about you. So even though they were feeling very confused about you, unsure about you, like, should I be with you, should I not, should this work, should that not, even though they've been feeling really overwhelmed about the entire situation, what's really interesting with the Five of Wands is the fact that they still think about you with the Nine of Wands, okay? They still think about you. They are actually obsessed with you still, even though things have happened between you both and things have gone the opposite direction. Some of you may not be talking to one another. You may not really be, you know, asking each other lots of questions or doing things with one another. The biggest moral of the story in this whole situation is the fact, okay, that basically they still care so much about you. They feel so drawn towards you. They still really like you a lot, and that hasn't changed anything whatsoever. They feel so connected towards you and they really like you. And that's something that they will realize as time goes by, as they are sort of like talking to other people, that actually they've never ever got you out of their mind. And they will realize that actually, oh my god, I feel so much more towards you than I have ever felt towards anyone else. And what was I doing with my life? And that is something that they will realize. They will realize that they were settling for someone that they didn't even feel anything towards, because they were running away from strong feelings. And in time, they will realize that these strong feelings were not too much. It was just their human reaction of what they felt, and that is it, okay? Knight of Wands, they cannot escape those strong feelings of emotion and that sort of like intimate energy that they feel towards you. They will never be able to sort of like forget about that, because Seven of Cups here shows it will keep going around in their mind that they let go of you out of their own fear, whereas actually what they felt towards you was always so incredibly strong. And with the Three of Cups here as well, there is such a powerful and such a strong energy with the Three of Cups, which literally showcases the fact that they like you, they care about you, they feel so drawn towards you. Three of Cups literally is the kind of energy which is them feeling so connected to you. And you know, I feel like some people here will also make them realize, so the people they spend their time with will make them realize, like, you know, why are you with me if you don't really care about me, if you don't ask me questions, if you don't care, you know, emotionally care so much about me? And that will make them realize just how much more they cared about you and how much more they felt towards you. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that this person that's like literally turned their back on you, okay, and settled for like other people, you know, kind of like gone down that other path, will actually realize that they are obsessed with you and that they've never got you out of their mind. It's sort of like this lesson that they had to learn in order to realize, you know, what something meant when they haven't got it in their life anymore, and they will absolutely realize. And I also have rituals on my website as well for, you know, break no contact and for a person to express their feelings, which by the way is not magic. It works with healing your energies so that in time this person can actually, you know, the intentions can actually happen, because the key to the law of attraction is detachment, and detachment is healing and acceptance. And when you focus on healing and accepting yourself, that's when the intentions that you want actually manifest and progress for you. So this is what we have here. This is your reading. If this resonates with you, don't forget to, you know, let me know. But there's also all of the rituals on my website for love, money, marriage, career, healing, justice, beauty, black magic removal, protection rituals, and so many more. There's intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews. There's bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, and so much more. And there's also as well, yeah, just so many beautiful items. So definitely do check those out. There's personal tarot readings if you wanted me to answer any questions that you have, personal questions for readings. It's all there professionally and linked on shopmoonlightguidance.com. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I will see you all very soon. Bye. Oh, and I also wanted to mention as well that on Instagram, it has a verification tick mark next to it. So it's moonlight.guidance. It will have a blue tick. Just be aware of that because, you know, of like impersonators and things like that. I just thought I would let you know, okay? Take care, everyone.